episode 3
of The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Today we have 3 of the 4 shrines here at the Great Plateau, and the final one is over there. But since if I jumped out here I will die, I'm going to teleport to that blue tower, and then we'll make our way from there. So the Great Plateau Tower, we're just going to do some fast traveling. Very useful. And it's the old man, if you remember him from the first 2 episodes. Alright, we will make our way down. And why take the stairs? You could go much quicker. Alright, we are here on the Great Plateau, and the next location is at the Eastern Abbey. So I am going to mark it with this red pin, and we need to go over to where the red pin is. You guys know the deal. We're going to speed this up at ×5 speed, and we'll see if there's any big update or something like that. All right, folks, we are here at the Eastern Abyss. It is over there. There's some more of these things. You know, we know what they are, but we're not going to spoil it. Here's an ancient screw, and we just need to make our way over to the ancient tower, which is right here. The Law by Jew Shrine. All you travelers here. Oh my god. Skeleton was holding a sword. Where did the sword go?
This the traveler's sword. It's in the rest.
The traveler's sword. Over here.
Pick up the fang.
And now here we are back at the next shrine. That was a quicker journey than I thought it'd be, folks. We're already here. So the 4th and final shrine on the Great Plateau. So, you know the drill with the shrines. This might be the quickest episode of the series. So, the 4th shrine. Let's see what trial it is in a minute. Job by job. Excuse me if I'm saying it wrong. And it is the bomb trial. A magical drop of water, just like every single episode we've gotten. Will help our Sheikah Slate unlock our next ability. And now we have our newest ability, which is the remote ball. Our Sheikah Slate. So now we just press X. Bye bye. You throw it, and you detonate it. That is what you do. I know a secret, so secret hunters. Here's our chest.
Lion finds a secret chest.
We got a traveler's claymore. Our inventory is full. We'll find something to draw.
That's hard to drop.
We have 2 traveler's swords. So I'll drop the Traveler's Sword and pick up a Traveler's Claymore instead. So this trial, nothing too difficult. By that check. No, it still worked. I should probably get up there though. Wait for me. Alright. Here we go. At the final trial, you're supposed to throw it in there, but I found a way more simpler way, and it's just doing it the old-fashioned way. We call that doing it the old-fashioned way. Oh. No words. And that is another shrine complete. The shrines are pretty easy to complete. The goddess Hylia will give us another one of the spirit orbs. You guys know the drill by now. Another spirit orb, number 4 of the collection. Alright. Here at the Great Plateau again. Old man with his paraglider. Ooh, he's gonna tell us everything. Imagine an X. Yes, we do understand. And he disappeared. So let's look. So the shrines are 4 shrines all over the map. So an X. Let me so right here seems like the Great Plateau, folks. So now we are gonna make our journey over to the spot I marked. Oh, frick. So these things, folks, they're called guardians. And they're not exactly easy to fight.
Don't activate more.
I am gonna take what we call the Newt shortcut. Oh, frick.
Get back a little.
No! Jump link! Safety. We are safe here, folks. So now, oh my gosh, there's another one. Alright, let's make a climb. Detour. We love detours. Alright, I think we have made it around. I hope. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, you guys know the drill. As we go there, we'll speed it up at 5 times speed, and we will see you all. Never mind. Alright, folks. Now we're safe. We'll see you soon. Alright folks, so on our journey we found this place, the Temple of Time. So it's kind of in the middle of everything, so let's check it out. More of these guys. Ancient gear. Because maybe he's inside. There is a bobblehead. You know, but on this channel, we fight. Let's go check out the glowing thing, folks. If it's glowing, it's good. We're gonna pray to the statue now. You who have conducted the spiritual groups. No thanks, we kind of need to trade with our guy, so yeah, we need the glider. Talking about it.
Should I give him a spoiler?
No.
No, I just want to tell him something.
Okay.
So if you're playing, then you keep the spirit orbs from doing it.
Yes.
So I bought an extra heart at a different place.
Should we just buy an extra heart now?
I think you need to talk to him with it. Sure.
You know what? Newt gave you a spoiler. We're gonna buy a heart container. There goes all of our spirit orbs. And here is our first heart container. We have 3 hearts right now. And this will give us a 4th. So now folks, instead of having 3 hearts, we have 4. We gotta beat the old man at the top. But conveniently, there's a nice ladder to climb to the top of the Temple of Time. And here we are, top of the Temple of Time. I see the old man, he's over there. So let's go over and talk to him. Hello.
Well done there, Ronald. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am.
Oh.
I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule.
Wow.
A kingdom which no longer exists.
Flashback. Maybe. King Roam, the last king of Hyrule.
The great calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path. No, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me.
So he's dead.
And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form.
He's just a
I did
spirit.
not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to get it. 100 years ago.
Here's the story.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there is also prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant beneath the ground. We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land.
Okay.
It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army
That's what those
of
things
soldiers
were
who fought
earlier.
autonomously. This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was
Calamity.
We responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
Not the Guardian. He's turning them against us.
We appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized
The
and
divine
killed
beasts,
the
no.
divine beasts. Against us.
He's using our weapons
Champions
against
lost their lives. Those decided to force themselves.
This is not
We
good.
tonight, bravely collapsed.
No, we're knights.
And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon. However, the princess survived.
Good job,
to
princess.
face Ganon alone.
That's not good.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Wow.
And if you don't know about the
The
Legend of
princess was my
Zelda,
own daughter.
he is Link, the person out of Congress.
That
With a
princess
courageous
was the
knight,
daughter
who
of the
protected
king,
her right up to the very end.
Zelda.
That knight was none other than you.
Link was the knight.
You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you
That's
now
where we
stand,
started.
revitalized 100 years
But I thought he
later.
never died.
The words of guidance you have
Link
been hearing
never
since
died.
your awakening.
He got very
Jesus
badly
Zelda
injured.
herself,
Should the Shine of Resolution.
as she works to restrain
Resurrect
Ganon within
people.
Hyrule Castle, she
And I'm pretty
calls
sure
out to
resurrect
her.
means bring somebody back from the dead.
My
Oh, he
daughter's
was
power
very
will soon be
badly
exhausted.
injured.
Once that
He could get
happens,
healed.
Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming
Soon
our
Ganon
planet.
will have his
Consider
full
that I
energy.
could not save my own kingdom. I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon.
We will, King. We will.
Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as
That's
well as
not
those
true.
guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko village. There you will find the Elder Emperor. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko village.
There's the sheep asleep.
Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Okay, King. Yes, King. The paraglider. We have unlocked the paraglider. isolated plateau mission is complete.
No.
Okay, King. We will, King. We will. So destroy Ganon, our newest quest.
See, Ganon.
It's a chest, by the way. A soldier's bow.
Drop definitely something because that's really good.
Let's get our soldier's bow. Nice. I don't think we should equip it right now.
No.
Alright, folks. So now I must tell you something. The path is now open world. We can choose. We could head straight and fight Ganon. We could go to the village. We could really do anything we want. But you'll find out our decision in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Thank you for watching today's video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.